Open quicker! Okay, let's ignore the strange magical lights and get out of here without plummeting to our death. That. So, oh. What did I just say about not plummeting to our death? Okay. Girls rock. Hi.
Not even a knock? I could have been undressing. And who knows what I would have had to do to you. You're here to see Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria, aren't you?
Yes. I need to see Therese.
Therese is out making a show of how well her lips fit on the pants seat of the Camarilla. Did you happen to find her chastity belt or something?
I need to give something to Therese. It's from the hotel. Yes. Yes.
Ooh. Can I see it?
No. I told Therese I'd give it to her, and I'm sure she'll be upset with me if I don't, because you two sort of have a thing going that involves screaming at each other.
I'm not just some silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
Does that actually work on anyone? Just chill out. Could you tell me where your sister is?
She's always belittling me.
Yes,
she's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, it's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
I actually believe that. Definitely. You would probably be considered one of the main attractions. Yeah, no, totally understand, but I'm not giving it to you, okay?
Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
No. 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 No, I can't, but still keeping it. Okay?
Fine. You hold on to it. Since you're so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
Cut the school, got it, no, forget it. What would make you happy? Because I'm guessing making you happy would probably be a good idea. Fine, what would make you smile? Yes.
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
Okay. And what do you need?
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
Not really. Slashing paintings, forget it. No, I'm not going to steal charity money. I don't mind stealing charity money. Fine, I'll be back when it's finished. And this will be... she's not the one that's got the feud with Tongue anyway. Yeah, no, fine. I will go and slash the paintings.
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back.
That's nice.
But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long.
Well, definitely. Never intentionally keep you waiting, Jeanette.
Oh, and there was something about the paintings. What was it?
Oh, well, it can't be
remember.
important. It's not...
Oh, well. Have fun, Duckling.
It's not like it's going to summon some horrible creature that tries to kill me, is it? No. No. So I should be fine. I should be fine. If I don't get viciously attacked by vases or aggravated by doors. I'll be fine. Okay. This is Gallery Noir. Hello.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you are committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in.
Oh, didn't you get the call? Did you not get the call?
Huh? What call are you talking about there, Chief?
One of the artists pissed off the director, so I'm to pull their art from the show. Yeah, that's it.
And who might you be then, Chief?
Okay. I'm the guy that's going to plant your face in a wall if you don't let me in. Yeah. Okay.
Easy, Chief. I have a Class C weapon license that allows me to carry a blunt striking implement for defensive purposes. But when things get hairy out here, and believe me they do, I pull out the midnight special. Now, we don't want that, do we?
Okay, so that was a mistake. Just Look, seriously, I've got to get in.
Sorry there, Chief. Talking on the job is a 613. That's conversing with a possible perp while in the line of duty. So you're gonna have to move on, I'm afraid. No problem. I have to deal with this sort of thing all the time, you know. Thank you for your cooperation, sir. Please leave in a timely manner and have yourself a good night.
Fine. Thank you. Thank you very much. Too many people. Okay. Oh, what? Okay. Okay, look, seriously, I was just looking for somewhere to take a pee. I was looking for somewhere to take a pee. That's what I was doing, peeing. Everyone else bloody does it. Why am I the only person in Santa Monica that's not allowed to pee in an alleyway? Oh, there is no way you're seeing me. Nope, none. Police are giving up. Excellent, well done. You say they're giving up, I'm seeing one. Do vampires even need to pee? He doesn't know I'm a vampire, he doesn't know if I need to pee. Are you? You're supposed to be giving up. Mate, you're supposed to be giving up. Oh no! Everything's... Okay, that worked. Okay. In we go. Right, and I got a top up as well. So that was kind of nice, wasn't it? Right. So, still the cash box. Use a knife. Okay, Cain meets Lilith. Cain slays Abel, spurns Lilith, God, right. Cain slays Abel. Cain cursed by God. Cain meets Lilith. Everything goes to crap. Okay. Let's see if dexterity does let me hit faster. I suspect it doesn't. I suspect you were lying to me. But, actually, I don't think you were lying to me, were you? You were... Right, Fortitude, Protean, and... Okay, no, I'm still attacking very, very slowly. Like, I blocked. I blocked. And... Okay. One. Okay. Alright, okay. Blocked. Blocking again. It's not doing anything, is it? Okay, what the? Okay, fortitude. Alright, okay. God. So I've got to hit and then block. I'm not hitting. Oh, God. I'm not even getting one hit off and he's... Okay, right, there's one hit. Block. I'm trying to hit him after the block because I'm thinking he might be staggered, but he's not. He staggers me. One, block. Block second time. Oh, God. God, this totally sucks. 1, 2. Then I hit him. 1, and then block. Block. Okay, now he hit 3 times. Okay. I mean, look at it. 1, 2, 3, no, 4. He just hits me every time. Wow. That put the bloody... Wow. That totally blows. Nope, don't think dexterity made any difference whatsoever. Maybe crankier. Well, not really. The dexterity made me. Half a blood pool for that one fight. Yeah, God, sharpen your claws. How? How? Really? Okay, I definitely want some more blood. You coming down here? You coming down here? You coming down here? You coming down here? I can't remember if I fed off you. You could be the one I fed off earlier, I suppose. Just... Oh, is it that? No, I think that it was. It was the one with the black shirt. It's just this... Fine. I will top up later. Alright. So. Come on. If you like a challenge, claws are the way to go. It's not so much about the challenge, it's really clumsy feeling. It's horrible. I'm trying to get a hit in and he hits me 4 and 5 times. He hits me like 4 or 5 times.
You. What were you thinking?
I was thinking my claws suck. What?
The museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
Oh, right, okay. Oh, well, yeah, wait.
Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others, but how dare you!
I didn't do it, wasn't me.
Don't lie to me! Jeanette already confessed she tricked you into doing it. It was probably all Tongue's idea. I'll deal with them later. But that's still no excuse for you ruining my museum.
I swear I didn't do it. I even brought the item from the Ocean Hill and a diary from there. Okay, or I could just tell her about the item. No, and I got a diary. I got a diary as well.
Excellent. I'll take that.
See?
However, Jeanette claimed you did it for her. But let's say I believe you.
Let's say that.
After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now. I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud.
Yes.
There's only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has, it's not likely he'll believe me. So, in order to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first.
For Santa Monica's most powerful kindred, I'd be happy to, of course.
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile. But I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her.
Yeah.
Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
It's so important. It's so important that you make nice with your sister, but you don't quite have time. But sure, if the Baron of Santa Monica wants her sister back, I will get her sister back.
For all her unwholesome diversions and irritating disruptions, I should be less tolerant of her. She is my sister, however, and I suppose I'm obligated to forgive her trespasses. I did sire her after all.
What?
Please, be quick about it.
Okay, I did sire her after all. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I want some blood. Who have I not drunk from? I've drunk from you. I don't think I've drunk from anyone else. But I don't exactly have any privacy here, do I? You're going to walk in that direction, aren't you? Oh, no, you're not. 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 No. Oh, no, they're good. Could you just... Okay, nice. Okay, so we've drunk from the man in the red shirt. We'll leave him a pip, just in case I forget. And then there's a bum walking back there as well. Okay, maybe I can totally top up. Maybe that's really, really stupidly obvious. All right, I've got enough blood. I've got enough blood. Okay. Totally not suspicious. Okay, right. What the... Wait. Okay, I could have... Oh! Okay, that's... Okay, that's a bit better, isn't it? Ow! Did you really say ow? What? Come on. Oh, you're still alive. Did not see you there. Right. Okay. Thought I could just... Okay. And... stuff to sell. My stuff, not your stuff. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Hello.
I'm terribly sorry about that. My sister was just furious about your refusal to take part in her designs, so she sent those men to kill you. But I'm going to make sure it never happens again. Drop by. We'll take care of this tongue business. She's crazy! Help!
Yeah, I know. Figured that. Right, excellent. Don't you normally have more people working here? No? Okay. Seems like Therese is a problem. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Okay. So, I take care of her. Okay, seriously? Don't be but it's not revolting. Don't be crude. This is a family-friendly game. Sort of. If your family is twisted, or dead, or both. And talking of twisted family and dead family.
You. I'm really sorry it had to end this way. I truly am. You seemed promising, but you've been tainted by the stink of my sister's
promising.
schemes. And now I'm going to make sure she never double-crosses me again. Don't listen to her. She'll kill us both. Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear. Shut up, Jeanette. I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me. You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
Okay, why are you fighting? Because you are the same person. This is because you're absolutely insane, isn't it?
Isn't it obvious?
Yeah,
I'm about
you're
to
nuts.
rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Yeah. Oh, could you both possibly stop this? Because this is really, really, like, more of a private time thing.
Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today?
I'd
Shut up.
rather not talk
Just
about
shut
pillars. Yeah, okay, so both of you, if you could both stop it right now, that would be really nice.
Don't try and stop me. I've had to overlook her treachery, her seduction, relations with my enemies, and the consequences of it. But I won't endure her any longer. Endure me? Dear sister, you've done everything you could to smother me. You love to bury me in your closet, along with all your other skeletons. I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me, when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
Okay. I didn't get most of that. It was all very weird. I was sort of focusing on the fact that you said she's the wicked one. You did try to have me murdered by a gang of thugs. And I've got, to be honest with you, I'm not even taking that very personally. But you know. Yes, why don't you both want to exist, seeing as you're the same person? You crazy, insane, sort of adorable person.
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
Both of you have been working against the other. Together you'd be a power. Think of it. Think of it. Goth, intellect, and sexy sassy. I mean, come on.
I don't think that's possible. How could I ever think to trust her again? Trust me? Who could trust you after what happened with Father Dearest? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told.
No.
You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
Oh, yeah, no. Right, yeah, no, that's definitely all in the past. Let's bury that in the past. Deep down. Let's never talk about it, never think of it. Yeah, that's best for all, isn't it?
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese. Because I'd fallen asleep in her bed.
You
Don't listen to her. She's lying.
Two don't
Therese
seem to
walked
understand
in
the whole
while he
let's
was
forget
there,
that
and
plan.
she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
Okay, look. Let's not focus on all of that. Let's just focus on the fact that it was good that he had his brains blown out and you're all... I don't believe you, Jeanette. Yes, I do. I can't believe you killed your own father. Yeah, yes, I can. No matter what happened, you two need each other to move on because you're the same person.
Why? How will this time be any different?
Oh, I got it. You could be slightly less crazy. If you were slightly less crazy, that would work, right? Because I don't think you could live without each other. You're both crazy, but why? You're both in the same body. Think of how powerful you could be. You could both be if you worked together. Think of how powerful you could be.
Therese doesn't like to share. Jeanette's irresponsible. She's undependable. A venture like mine requires class and distinction, which is something a pigtailed, face-painting harlot does not lend very well. You do have a way with words, sister. You're right. I'm not in the same class, am I? I mean, murderers are so respectful these days.
Okay. Therese, let Jeanette have a more responsibility. Jeanette, stop sabotaging your sister's plan. Yeah, Therese, let Jeanette have some more responsibility. Allow her to take care of things that you'd rather not, if you get my drift.
More responsibility? So that she can ruin every opportunity I give her? Of course. You're the only one who can secure zoning permits and shake hands. I'd never be able to keep up.
Okay, Jeanette, stop sabotaging your sister's plans, because she actually has plans, you see?
But I only do it for attention and out of love. You do it because you're vindictive and jealous, and you deserve it.
Okay, if you call a truce and run this place equally, there's no need to kill each other, and then you can call off the thing with Bertram Tongue, and we're all happy. We'd all be happy, yes?
If she would stop treating me like a child, if she would start behaving like a rational adult.
Oh, God, I'm going to bang both your heads together. You must have... Yes, you both must have gotten along at one time.
Yes, there was a time. When I was a child, I didn't have many friends. I suppose Jeanette was the only one. We never did get to go out of the house much. Father wouldn't allow us. He said we'd get hurt, so we stayed inside and we imagined our own worlds. And we spent so much time there together, ruling over those places. Those were happier times, before we grew apart.
So you don't want to kill each other, right? Or me? Right?
I never did. No, I guess I don't. Jeanette, if I were to offer you equal control in Santa Monica, would you quit consorting with Tongue? I'll stop working against you with him. But since I've got him in my pocket already, there's no reason for me not to pay him a little visit once in a while, when he can be of use. That's not a bad plan. There's just one more thing. I want to be in charge of Santa Monica, but only publicly. I want you to continue to convince others that our relations are strained. That way, we know who our enemies are. I agree.
See? So, yeah, give me the gun. I can sell it.
Take it. I'd hate to look at it again and think of what almost transpired. I suppose now that Jeanette and I have settled our differences, I'll call off the feud with Tongue. Bertram's hiding in an empty oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him to expect a visitor, and I'll ask him to be extra nice.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, goodbye, you pair of lunatics.
Please give Santa Monica's regards to the prince, and keep your tongue tied about what happened tonight, or we'll have to...
I'm sorry, what? You'll have to... We now know Bertram Tongue is in here. Mr. Tongue, I assume?
Look who finally made it. Thought you'd never find me, huh?
Kind of knew I was going to, actually.
I've gotten good at knowing when I'm wanted.
Oh yeah, totally wanted. You're Bertram Tongue, yes?
The one and only. Don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
Okay, you do, he says, feigning surprise.
News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
Yeah. So you know how I survived?
Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
I need to get to the warehouse for Mercurio so I can blow it up.
Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though.
What?
I've been watching the place.
What do you mean, never mind?
The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
Yeah, Sabbat. Tell me about this Sabbat.
The Sabbat. Jeez, you are green. It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not. I'm not gonna say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat, they glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show it. They're also brainless and reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly.
Okay. Whereas we hide and pretend we're not what we are. Okay, should I expect to encounter humans there?
As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers.
Okay, do they know they're working for vampires?
Yeah, the Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the Masquerade.
Brilliant. But I'm supposed to be planting this without being detected, but I can bash a few heads. Got it. Can you get me there without being detected?
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
I was born ready. Let's go. Ha 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 ha. Okay then. Yeah, so blow up the warehouse. Plant the astrolite without being detected, if possible. All right then. So, for some reason, I've got this sort of internal idea of what this place is going to be like. Don't ask me. Okay, you know what? Is that ammo? Yes, it is. Why not? Why not? Why not? Okay. See? It's like I knew that would be there. Okay. Oh, now my protein actually gives me thermal vision, doesn't it?
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Marcus is all in everyone's
To
face and
freight
shit.
house.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in, some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is tense as a motherfucker. Maybe you heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. And someone better tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking cats.
People in the freight house are playing cards. Got it. Got it. Thank you for the info. Okay. Okay. Crowbar. Okay. And then just nice little distraction. And then away. Okay. Look at this.
Anything missing from that last shipment?
Dun, 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 dun.
I forgot to look, but I'll do it tonight.
Like I pay you guys.
Dun,
for.
dun, dun, dun,
This is for
dun.
big scores to do your goddamn job right.
Doodle.
Remember you in the desert, find someone who can.
Doodle.
Swear I'll check the shipment tonight.
Doodle.
Order a pizza.
Don't accidentally fall off. I'm gonna feel pretty
When they gonna deliver it, numbnuts?
damned silly.
Abandoned warehouse full of kill-on-site hot-pants wait?
I can pick it up.
No. No one's going anywhere while we're sitting on this shit.
Bet he falls. God, ye of little faith.
Fill you up? Oh, you goddamn Mongo-looking bastard.
Okay.
We ain't eating all night, y'all, boss. He didn't mean anything by it.
What I just said.
And
Hey, sorry, boss. Forget I said it.
just
What I said.
fluffing.
Say it clear and firm like a man.
You said said no one's leaving. Well, we got this stuff here.
I swear to God, one of you mouths off again, I'm going to
There we go.
and out to your thick shit-filled skull.
Oh, for the love of... With the doors!
Mouth shut, your eyes out, and your hand away from your pockets.
Whee! Okay. Oh, God. Fortitude! Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah! Fortitude! Oh, yeah. Fortitude, baby! Fortitude! Where the hell was it? Was it here? Can I get back up here? I can't remember. Can I... Crouch jump! Yes! When do we unlock Fortitude?
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
Nope, totally not me. You are of my blood. Teach me your form. Teach me that. Teach me the wolfy thing. Teach me the wolfy thing.
It will come with experience. Mastery of the protean discipline does not, as your generation might say, come in pill form.
Can you teach me how to hit things with the claw without sucking? I mean, if we take wolf form like you just did, can I attack faster? Because currently, I attack slower with my hand than I would if I picked up a train and hit someone with it. Also, why are you following me?
I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you, per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
I saw a ghost.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
I met some kindred on the beach that didn't seem like kindred. Thin bloods. Yes, thin bloods.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred. Hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los
And they
Angeles.
can sire, apparently. Yeah, the Santa Monica Baron has a split personality. No, we promised we wouldn't say anything about that. I didn't see anything... Well, I didn't promise, but she did say she'd kill us if we did. So we'd probably best not do it. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Nope, totally nothing. Santa Monica's just totally ordinary.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it.
Possible.
Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again.
Can I get the red eye
Or
thing?
never again. Good night, young one.
Do I do...
And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
I can take them. Yeah, good night. Okay, I want the eyes like that. I really do. Have I got my hands out? I got my hands out. Okay. Hi.
Nice work, fledgling. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Do you know someone named Beckett?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
Spoke with him, basically.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
Okay. I have some serious questions for you.
What do you need?
I met your ghoul, Nox. What's the deal with her? I heard... okay, yeah. Have you heard anything about the serial killer?
Those murders are definitely the work of kindred. Probably some caitiff getting revenge on everyone who made fun of him in high school. Once the sheriff tracks this guy down, they're gonna make one hell of an example of him.
Might be coming for me. I'm the sort of person who mocks people in high school too. Caitiff.
Caitiff are just riffraff vampires who don't know anything about vampire society. Don't know their clan. Mutt vampires. What I suspect you were perilously close to becoming if LaCroix hadn't intervened.
So independence is what you mean? Okay, you know what? I'm good. What was I supposed to be doing now? Oh! Right, I've got to go downtown and talk to LaCroix. Alright. I can do that. Is there a way for me to get there? A bus? A conveniently placed taxi? Excuse me? Are you free?
Where to?
Yeah. Drive. I'll tell you when the mood hits me. Downtown. Downtown. I'm gonna stop singing. What? I feel like I'm punching things again. I feel like I want to punch things. How am I so unobservant? How am I so
Let's drain it.
unobservant?
Let's stake it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse?
Wait a minute. Aren't you guys Gangrel too?
Lick.
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth.
That's one of those pathetic sort of people, like born followers.
Camarilla fuck. Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet. Son of a bitch!
Leave.
I mean, it's a big
Three of us,
gun and everything, but like,
Yeah.
honestly,
Three of us. What are you gonna do? Shoot us?
thing is, he's obviously a badass, and you guys are obviously, you know,
We'll find you.
the terminology is red
You
shirts.
too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with a Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you.
Yeah, okay.
Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit. Name's Nines.
Thanks for the help. Yeah, no, thanks.
Should have been more careful, newbie. Bunch of shovelheads like that. They walk tough, but they scare easy. Just tear an ear off or something.
Tear an ear. I will definitely remember that.
You do that. Me? I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
Real story. That sounds good. Definitely.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
I'm okay with a mean existence. And I'm definitely not going to stay out of trouble. I mean, that I can almost guarantee. Not. Okay. I got this weird feeling that it said something like Al disabled in my head. Can't think why it would say that. Oi! Mister! I told you to bring me here. You dumped me in the middle of nowhere and someone hit me. And why are you wearing shades anyway? You think it makes you look cool, don't you? It kind of does. I will admit, it kind of makes you look cool. But still. I don't know how long you've been a cab driver, but you need more practice at it because you can't find directions. I think this is where I'm going. Night, Nibbenin. Wait. I know you!
You look familiar, Chief. We haven't met before, have we? Oh, yeah, back in Santa Monica, right? Whew, I don't know what came over me back there, but now I got this sweet night shift position, and I'm happier than the time I met Supowitz. Well, enough about my lucky break. You, here to see one of the bigwigs, Chief?
How did you get... I mean, you were... Oh, did LaCroix hear about that and then decide to give him another job so he'd keep his mouth shut or something? Yeah, okay, fine. Yes, I'm here to see LaCroix.
Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
Which do you think?
Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up.
Okay, that's a little better.
Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. You need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
Chunk.
Yeah, I get that all the time. The name goes back to my football days. Actually, my fantasy football days at the station. Stationarium. That was this office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the parking lot! That was me.
Right. You shot me, you know. I mean, not very well, obviously, because I'm still here, but... Okay, that was, different. Okay. Okay. Hi.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
Yes. Of course. Of course.
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
None. None at all. None. Absolutely none.
That is the answer I like to hear. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing, the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
Out of curiosity, what would I get out of it?
Don't be so hasty to inflate your own worth. You've succeeded once, very admirable. But in the grand scheme of it all, an infant stride of progress. If you're looking to make a name for yourself, listen very carefully. There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
Yes, actually, I have.
The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
Okay, and what do you need from me?
You have 3 objectives. 1, I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood?
Yeah, although the way you said that about the whole warehouse thing, you do know you asked me to plant a bomb and kill them all, right? That was your instruction, but yes, fine.
Good. Oh, And it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say?
Basically, he asked me to visit him in the last round. Yes.
I see. Then, you should go humor the by-the-numbers rhetoric he's so desperately aching to spew. Oh, please, before the chance of fascist oppressor from that dive of theirs clog the air and choke the local kine.
I will go and see him right away then, I guess.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
Sure. Okay, right. We will go and see Nines, I guess.